choke up, dolt? Your grip's all wrong!
Now there's one I haven't heard before. You learn something new every day, eh? Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, the Shadows of Arm. And when last we left off, we're heading to the Five Flagons Inn to try and find out where the Vampire Coven is located. We could tell Aaron that we know it's somewhere in the Graveyard District, but that really doesn't narrow it down, because that district is expansive, both above and below ground. Hopefully this meeting that we're going to be infiltrating will tell us more specifically where it's located. So let's pop in.
You must gather your
If these two, there we go, can finally get past that cart. Now Head Elise is here staring at a wall that looks very interesting. We're going to ignore him and head upstairs. We haven't been up here before, and the people we're looking to talk to are in this room. So we're going to avoid opening that door until we've looked everywhere else. Instead, we're going to see what we can loot from these various rooms, and this takes me back to the very beginning of Baldur's Gate 1, where you go up into the upper areas of the inn, steal a few things, inevitably attract the attention of the guards, who will then try and kill you, and if you're lucky you can kill one of them, grab their plate mail, and then export your character with the plate mail, and import them back in with your reputation intact and a nice piece of loot. I definitely did that more than once. Now this person has quite a bit of interesting dialogue. This is a delightful place to go, isn't it? I just adore a tavern with entertainment. It does have quite a lot of entertainment. What else have you to say? This district used to be quite safe and affluent. Things have just gone downhill, I suppose. At least the tavern's nice, eh? I cannot stand this. This flagon has a speck of dirt on it. How am I expected to drink this? I'll tells you how. Ah, that be how. Tastes like ale, it does. Did they charge you extra for the speck? Okay, I had no idea that interaction was there, because I never have Corgan in my party normally. The things you learn, eh? There's one more that hopefully I can find. And there it is. You won't tell my wife I'm here, will you? I truly doubt she would approve of this place. I'm not going to ask who the woman asleep on that bed is. Instead, I'm going to go and check this chest out, and note that there's a really giant harp here. That's either pretty expensive, and this is an expensive room, it doesn't look like it, or more likely it's a very rubbish harp. Ooh, a potion of healing and 73 gold, that's pretty good. I think that's one of the chests with random, small value loot, and that's a pretty high roll for that loot. There's a room over here, if memory serves, that doesn't really have very much in it, and you're now just going to wander around. That's not going to be trapped, and there's nothing there. These look curious. These canvas wagons have been brought inside and converted to decoration. Fair enough. Are you someone that we need to talk to?
You said something?
I know. We'll rest easy now that that business is all over with. What business are you referring to?
If that's what you mean.
I've no idea what you're talking about. Was it talking with the tavern patron? Or were you meant to be watching us meeting up with the people in that room and something's triggered a little too early? That could be the case. Either way, nothing in here. 3 gold in here, and there's one room over here that looks pretty opulent. It is! And there's one thing that we can look at in here. It's probably not going to be trapped. Nothing up here has been trapped, which is very surprising. Get the experience and a not so valuable gem. You know what, I'm actually going to pass over one of these bags to you, because you tend to pick up a lot of these, gems, so having one bag would be handy. Now that we've done all of that, it's time to head over here and save. I think if you have really high charisma, you can get some different dialogue and a little bit more information. But I don't think even with the stuff that Dawn has, we can get enough charisma. So, let's just go in and see what we can do. Oh, you're still just going to walk around, are you? Fair enough. Keep doing that.
Your chattering's starting to wear on me nerves.
Who are you? Damn, I knew we'd be followed. Ease up, Jalos. Maybe they is just here for the same reason we are. Lots were talking about making the switch. Could be, I suppose. You there! What are you doing here? Speak, and be quick about it. The first option is just gonna start a fight. We don't want that. The second one is very likely to start a fight as well. This one might get us somewhere, though. You here to meet the contact? I, thought you might be here to kill me. And what person might that be, friend? Why? Don't you know? You trying to pry information out of me? You a spy? Huh? What? No, I know it. I ain't no spy. Shut up or they'll just kill us instead of taking us. Ah, jeez. They think we're spies. We're gonna die. Alright, everyone just calm down. We want to know that name. Let's try and get him to tell us the name. By teasing him! This is definitely going to work. It's not going to work. You don't know the name. You don't know the name. Shut up, shut up, shut up! I've had enough. I don't care who you are. You're going to die. Kill him before Grayson gets here, or they'll never take us. Kehan, you are such an idiot! They've given away the name of the contact. And now we're going to have to fight them.
Yes.
I don't think they're going to be particularly tricky because, as I've said before, we are very overleveled and very well equipped. Oh, they are not that tough at all. You have nothing of any particular value, and neither do you. Well, we learned one thing. The name of the contact. And now we wait, I suppose,
Nothing to it.
and see
Mind your tone.
if the contact's going to turn up.
I'm waiting. Very well.
They haven't arrived yet. Or have they?
I trust all is well.
What is the meaning of this? I could hear this fight from the street outside. What is going on here? Nothing, Grayson. Just some spies that had to be dealt with before we could meet. No, I don't think I believe you. You don't lie very well. I'll kill you just to be on the safe side. And
Yeah.
now we must fight the guild contact. Pretty heavily equipped, but you're dealing with all of our frontline fighters. Good luck with that. Suit of plate mail, potion of extra healing, potion of invulnerability, magical sword, contact's note. That's what we want. Grayson, you have been given all the funds necessary for your duties, so you are to act without hesitation. The coin we have offered to the Gravekeeper should be more than sufficient to keep him out of the crypts. Funds must also be offered to keep the city exterminators from hunting the spiders. Well, that's not good. If they find that blasted Paina and her pets, they cannot help but find us as well. See to these instructions with all haste. Lassel. I think we've already dealt with that person. A long time ago. Also, two-handed sword +2. Not a bad bit of loot at all. And I won't say no to that potion. And there is the Shadow Thief cellar key. The one that Galen Bale gave us. Let's put that in the bag too.
I'm waiting.
With that done, it's time to get out of here.
Whatever you want.
We've done all that we
Gather
need to
your
here.
party before
And I don't
venturing
think
forth.
anyone down below is going to care. Nope, they don't care in the least. Suits us just fine, and I've no idea how you appeared beyond that wall. But I suppose it doesn't matter.
Of course.
We've done what we set out to do. We figured out roughly where the place is. It's in the crypts as opposed to above ground. That does narrow it down somewhat. I imagine if we had really high charisma, we might have figured out exactly where the place is, but we'll settle with this information. Also, looks like your stone skin's expired, Edwin. Let's deal with that.
Come on, let's kill something
That's
now.
not the spell I actually want to cast, is it? No. This is the spell I want. We don't want improved invisibility. Not yet.
I'm
We're
waiting.
back in the docks,
Whatever
and
you
you're
decide.
still there wearing very, very bright shoes. Let's talk to you.
Top of the day to you.
I expect we'll be seeing more rain soon. The weather's been plain awful of late. Are you another one of those prophet peasants who can predict when it's going to rain? I don't think you are. Your powers need some work, clearly. Let's pop in and talk to Aaron.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Once we've gathered our party. Now there's a phrase that's going to be burned into my brain for the rest of my life. There they are. And in we go. We'll probably get more experience as well. And I like getting more experience. We'll assemble here. How much experience do we need? We need a lot. You need loads, because paladins and their variants need a lot of XP to level. You are probably going to level after we hand in this quest, which is really nice to know. You've got ages to go.
Yes,
You also might level after we hand in this quest. And I like that. I like my wizard having even more spell casting at his disposal. When we get to 8th level spells, oh my, 2 Edwins. And I'm going to be swapping out things in general. We could do with a Melf's Minute Meteors, and we could also do with a Prismatic Spray. That's just going to be really potent. That is if the enemies manage to fail their saves. That bath still looks really good. How do you keep it so bubbly and warm? Magic, probably. Yeah, magic. Let's talk.
Trust is foolish, and the dead.
We want Terry to do the talking.
Very well.
What have you to report of Jalos and Kahan?
The contact and your thieves are dead. A letter spoke with the graveyard district. The graveyard district? Undoubtedly, they have made their lair within the crypts below. From what we have seen of their dark nature, I'm not surprised. You were not the only ones who were busy last night. The leader of this rival guild, Bodhi by name, made a daring attack upon us. She can only be a vampire, and I suspect many of her servants are as well. The time has come to strike back to protect our people and the city she has invaded. Be on your guard. This Bodhi is the most intelligent and brutal foe I have ever had. If we are lax in our vigilance, we will be at the disadvantage. Go to the graveyard district and find their hideout. There is a network of tombs beneath the graves where another spy tracked one of Bodhi's servants. There you shall find a set of blue doors just north of a spider den. Oh, we've been to the spider den. The doors are too heavy for any mortal to open, but the vampires likely pass with ease. We will need assistance opening it then. I shall send a mage to meet you there and arrange for the doors to be opened. Here, you shall need these stakes if you are to truly finish these creatures. This is the reason why I've been holding on to all those stakes. When you have destroyed their evil, return to me and I will fulfill our bargain. Do this job well, and you may see Imoen by the morning. What say you? I'll go to the graveyard district at once. These vile creatures will not escape. You have my best wishes, Terry. I wish you well. Oh, those level ups. I'm looking forward to this. I'm also looking forward to the 1 hit point you're going to be gaining, Edwin. Yep, 1 hit point. But 1 extra 4th and 5th level spell. And I think now is a great time to get ready all of the spells that I actually want to have prepared. Limited Wish is nice, but right now I think I'll get rid of it and put a Prismatic Spray there instead. Powered Stun is still useful. Do I want to switch anything out here? No, I'm not sure I do. Disintegrate, though, is just really useful. It's really useful, but it does destroy a lot of items, and I'm not so keen on that. 4th level spell, what do I want? Spell Shield is good. Phantom Blade is pretty good. This spell creates a translucent, shadow-like, weightless area of magical force extending from the fingers to one of the caster's hands. The silent blade-shaped construct's cutting edges inflict damage just as those of a real sword do. It's a pretty nice weapon, but I think for now, no. Protection from normal weapons, electricity, spell immunity might be nice. Or spell shield. It actually protects you from Kelban's warding whip. Chaos Breach. Another animate dead seems a bit redundant. I think I'm actually going to pick spell immunity. might be useful. As for 4th level spells, there are just so many things that I could pick. So many. Teleport field just teleports all enemies randomly. That could be quite silly if people are trying to close the distance. Otterluke's Resilient Sphere. That is a spell I want. This spell is really handy. When this spell is cast, the result is a globe of shimmering force that encloses the subject creature if it fails to save versus spell. The Resilient Sphere will contain its subject for the duration of the spell. The sphere is completely immune to all damage. In fact, the only method of removing this sphere is a successful dispel magic. Hence, the creature caught inside the globe is completely safe from all attacks, but at the same time completely unable to affect the outside world, which pretty much means, hey, if you want to contain someone, that is the spell you want to do it with. It's a really good spell for keeping someone out of the fight for a while. We've got a level up here for Hexat, and I think we're going to get some more Pickpocket. In fact, we're just going to put all of this, 20 points of it into Pickpocket, and I think we'll put 5 points, or these points here, into Move Silently and Hide in Shadows. There we go.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
Yeah.
You're always busy, Edwin.
What do you
You're
like?
always busy. Can we rest down here? No, we cannot. I should probably stop writing their location so explicitly, lest some crafty thief steal my journal. Yep, you probably should, Terry. You probably should. I didn't know that that was there. That's a really nice little addition to the journal entries, going, hey, you know what, I'm writing all this important stuff down. Maybe I should stop. So we need to go to the Graveyard District, and I imagine Hexat is also going to want us to tomb walk over to the place where we're going to get that shroud, and we're going to have to say hold off on that. Hopefully that's not a timed mission, otherwise we're in some bother, but I don't think it is. I think we have a lot of time to do it. To be fair, L waited decades for one particular thing, so he can wait a little while longer for the next. And this is when it turns out that it is timed, and then we lose Hexat, and we don't have a thief! That would be very awkward. We then have to take the other thief that I normally do, and while we wouldn't have a full evil party, it wouldn't be the worst because I really like that thief, and you know who I'm referring to. Actually, let's not travel just yet. You can actually say, let's travel back to the Docks District, and nothing happens. I want to save beforehand, just in case this goes really badly. It won't, though. To the Graveyard District we go.
Ready to go?
No, I have other things to attend to before we make this journey.
Very well. Elle's business can wait a little while. A very little while.
Speak with me in the graveyard when you are ready. I'm a little worried about it saying that it'll wait a very little while there. Also, there's someone we can talk to here that I didn't before. Let's talk to Arenthis.
I trust you are here in good faith.
I am Dawn Lord Arenthis of the Church of Lathander. Excuse my young charge. Orisa doesn't talk much since the recent death of her parents. That's terrible. Indeed it is, and there is very little that can be done for her as well, other than to put her into an orphanage, I suppose. She is so shy and sad, though. I am sure it will do her no good. I would not ask you to care for her, surely. But might you know of somebody who would make a suitable guardian? No, I do not know of anyone. That is too bad. If someone does come to mind, please return and tell me. I would like to help this girl if I can. Lathander's blessing upon you, my lady. We have a quest. Not a quest I remember.
Hello?
Go away. Fair enough.
Yes,
We will leave.
if you say so.
And when we come back, folks, we're going to head down into the crypts. I'm going to have to make sure that that mission for L is not timed, because if it is, we're going to have to do that before we deal with Bodhi and the Vampire Coven. There's probably going to be a lot of nice loot in it, and it'll probably be a very dangerous mission too. A lot more dangerous than the first one. Probably more dangerous even than Dawn's companion quest, and that had its dangers. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. At least we can count on the vampires not attacking us right now, considering how nice a day it is. And then we find out that they also have cloaks like Hexat does, and we die. They could do. It would be foolish to presume that the Cloak of Dragomir is unique after all. Magic can be replicated if you know the process. Later.